Alright, so here's our basement. Granny hasn't moved in yet. You see we have a nice pool table here, so perfect basement to get together with the band and stuff. Except there's going to be a Granny here, so never mind that. So another thing I've been doing with my time is trying to go through some rocks. As you know, for many years I collected rocks out in Arizona, New Mexico, and back in this corner I had a whole bunch of, well, there's still a whole bunch of rocks, but I had a whole bunch of rocks in buckets, probably about 20 buckets, 25 buckets, 5-gallon buckets full of rocks that I just need to get out of there. And then the rest of the box are in these boxes right here, and those boxes right there, and these boxes right here. And then there's another couple of shelves upstairs in the attic. And I've been going through and getting rid of rocks that I'm just... The idea is I collect rocks that I think are cool and I like to have, but I ended up with several tons. How am I going to enjoy several tons of rocks? But they can be sold to people, but a lot of the rocks are hard to sell. You know, you could sell them for, you know, $10, $15 a piece, but, you know, over the internet, you know, the time you have to take to accomplish that and then to ship it off, it's not worth, you know, there's no profit there. And so I've been getting rid of rocks, you know, sort of one step at a time, and that's why there's only 2 buckets of rocks left, plus there's big ones left over. I need to do something with those, maybe pound them apart with a sledgehammer. But I've been culling, it's called culling, C-U-L-L, culling out the less good material and just keeping the good stuff. And so what we've done with the not so good stuff is made this nice pile back here behind this retaining wall that we're building. And so there's all my rocks. So if you come out here with a lamp at night and you shine here, you'll find some interesting glowing rocks, but just not quite worth selling via the internet. And so you may ask, what's the fuss about all these rocks? And I finally made a living room display with the rocks sitting on shelves. And you can see they're nothing really special to look at if you don't have a UV light on them. And so why not we get this UV light going? And you see some purple light coming out of there, but that's not actually the UV. The UV is invisible. The purple is just near it. You know, ultraviolet just is beyond violet. So let's turn some lights off. Let's see if this shows up on camera. What you doing, Biowhack? Get. That's not for you. Alright, yeah, there we go. You can see some colors there. And so this one on the end, we got hydrozincite, fluorite, willemite, and calcite. Fluorite, willemite, calcite, and these right here. That one's pretty nice too. This is scheelite and calcite. Fluorite, willemite, calcite again. Another scheelite and calcite. And there's a hydrozincite and calcite. And then these over here are a little more subtle in color. They're not as bright. You should still be able to see them. Yeah, you can still see them. Hyalite and aragonite. That's multicolored calcite. That's calcite, hyalite, aragonite. Oh, that's humite. And diopside and calcite. Diopside and uranium mineral. And humite, calcite, diopside.